Hello everybody. Welcome to another video. Today I got another custom random showcase to show you guys. Yeah, I know. I got a whole bunch of new custom stuff. I'm glad I'm able to release more custom showcases, because that's what I enjoy doing, and that's what you guys, I think, enjoy a bit more than my drawing videos and stuff. So I got another random showcase. This might be the last one for a little while. I don't know for sure. It depends on if I'm able to not make more customs, because I do have some plans, just personal, coming up, so I don't know how much time I'll have. But yeah, let's just go straight into the showcase. So first off, I made some more modified Guardians of the Galaxy characters. So just kind of for fun. I wanted to do a Guardians of the Galaxy showcase, but I didn't have the crew completed. I didn't have a Nebula. So maybe I'll do a collection of all these, so you don't have to watch all these different random showcases to see all my Guardians of the Galaxy mock-ups or customs. But here is Mantis. Really simple. Just kind of did some leg design on there and then modified the arms a little bit. That's really it. Made the eyes a little bit bigger and painted some white dots on there. So that's the first little random kind of, not even a custom, just kind of a modified character. Next up is Raccoon. A little bit more of a custom because the legs are very different. But then also he uses the newer Raccoon head opposed to the older one with the shoulder pads. It would have been a little bit more accurate to have those shoulder pads, but I really just like this newer head far better. And also decided to go with the brown instead of the gray color scheme for the rocket skin. Also I modified to give him a bit more of an angrier expression, and I gave him this gun, which is a modified version of the what's it called? The gun from the Advent calendar. So yeah, it's a little bit of a modified Raccoon. Now that we got those kind of slightly modified characters out of the way, let's show some actual customs. So next up, I decided just randomly, I'm like, hey, let's make Gandalf. Partially, I guess, kind of inspired by that one dude who's been making the newer Lord of the Rings characters. And also Lego, based off some rumors, is probably going to be making some more Lord of the Rings sets. So I'm like, hey, why don't I come beat him to the punch and make Gandalf? So it's also inspired by the... Is that cat meowing? I think one of the cats is meowing. Also inspired by this witch hat, which I got from, I believe it was... I've been getting recently, when I get I've been getting those promotional little baggies with the Halloween and the Christmas, stuff, the little just kind of parts piece bag or whatever you get for promotion. And I got this newer witch hat. I'm like, hey, that could look really cool for Gandalf. So that's what I did. Also gave him the newer kind of skirt piece. So it's kind of just taking Gandalf and just giving him more modern parts and also completely painting it. A really simple paint, just kind of, some wrinkles on the thing. The hair is modified to give him longer hair on the back. He used to have shorter hair. And yeah, then also painted a little bit of skin on the beard, because I think that looks pretty good. Because you can kind of see a little bit of that lower lip, with the whole design. So yeah, also staff's a little bit different, made a little bit more of a thing going on here. And yeah, that's really it for him. Next up is I got a little bit of an original character to show off. I don't know who he is, what he's called, but I think he looks cool, so that's why I did it. And I kind of just did it because I wanted to use that Groot head for something besides Groot. So yeah, this is some fire demon thing, or maybe a lava god. I don't know. I think this would fit really well in the potato-verse, the potato meme universe. So yeah, I can see here he's just kind of this like a fire Groot. You can see here he has this axe, which I thought looked pretty cool. I'm going to take it out of the way just so you can see the figure a bit better. Just kind of with some random cracks and whatnot, craggles, to kind of see the lava. And then also the top of the Groot head has kind of lava spewing out. Let's get to focus on this character. And yeah, but I think it looks pretty good. And then I also added these blue beetle spikes. I don't know if I should have made them the kind of, this color, just kept them black, but I think they look kind of cool with the whole, maybe they're glowing and whatnot. And then this axe, I think, kind of makes the whole design come together pretty well. Then obviously two kind of beady little eyes, right there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy how this guy turned out. So let me just give him his weapon. I'll put him to the side. All right, now this last figure is probably why you clicked on the video. if I'm being honest, it is one of my best customs I've made, right up there with Rango. So that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Who is this character? Well, you know exactly who it is. Who is it? Who is it? Well, you know. Well, I'm gonna put this here, just this little display piece here, so I can put the figure there because it needs some little bit of support. But it is the biggest bird. He is the biggest bird. Yes, that's right. I made the biggest bird. That song's been stuck in my head. The stupid TikTok shit where it's like, I'm the biggest bird. And I'm like, you know what? And I looked it up. I'm like, Lego never made the biggest bird. They made the eagle, which I've always wanted that eagle from those original Angry Birds. So if you don't know, they made sets based off the first Angry Birds movie, not the second one. But they never made Terrance, which is the name of this character. So, yeah, I'm like, you know what? I want to make Terrance. So that's what I did. So I gave him, so he has the kind of normal Angry Bird arms. They're not posable, but they're the same one Red uses from the Angry Bird sets. Just to get a little minifigure comparison, here is Star-Lord next to the biggest bird. So pretty, not super tall, but very, very chunky, as you can see there. Like I said, that's the width of this guy, and that's the width of a minifigure. So, very chunky boy indeed. The way I made him, so I have some step-by-step images I could show you. First, I don't have an image of this, but I took a thing of tin foil, right? Wrapped up some tin foil, and then mashed into a ball. Then, I kind of hammered the tin foil to get it to be nice and smooth. So, I carried this smooth, like, oval shape. Then, I put a whole bunch of, I'm using, what's it called? Milliput. Use a whole bunch of Milliput all over it, and then I attached the arms, and then for the feet I attached it was originally minion feet. So this minion doesn't have feet anymore. Minion feet, right? Let that dry. Then I sculpted on this head, so kind of a bit more bulk there. And then sculpted the feet to get some more toes. Now I put the toes in there just from because I was hoping maybe if he had the toes, he would balance, but as you can see, does not. He is way too top heavy to stand, which is fine. I'll just give him a minifigure stand. So yeah, then afterwards, I just kind of painted the rest, and I think it looks pretty good. Ignore the little, nicks in there. Maybe he should have a tail. I don't remember if he had a tail in the movie or not. It's been a while since I've seen the original Angry Birds movie. By the way, I love both the Angry Birds movies. They're weirdly nostalgic for me. I love the first one that came out, and I love the second one. Although, people of today would probably, say they're both crap. But you know what? I think they're classics. They're masterpieces of art. And yeah, but this is Terrance, and I am really happy how he turned out. Then also sculpted little feathers on here, actual sculpted out, kind of 3D. And then, like I said, the beak is sculpted, and then the feet. The feet don't look so great. They could look a bit cleaner. As you can see, they look a little bit messy. But yeah, so that is the grand finale. I wish I had an Angry Birds character to show it off compared to, because I really don't anymore. I think I've sacrificed most of them. I think one of them I turned into an Among Us. Oh, I actually do. Oh, thank God, I just found it. Okay. Oh, I didn't know I still had this guy. So here is it compared. I could have used this guy's feet if I'm being honest, but I didn't want to. But here's he compared to the yellow bird from Angry Birds. And I think he looks great. I need to re-get some of these Angry Bird characters because they were angry. The Angry Birds theme is good. I'm just going to go Bricklink all of them just so I could have all of the Angry Birds. The Angry Birds movie is so good, man. The joke about Terrance committing several different war crimes is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And yeah, so there you go. That is all of the figures for the showcase. And you can see he does attach to a minifigure base plate just fine. I made sure to align the studs, so it's 1, 2, 3 kind of with a stud in between each. So it aligns with Lego's system. So you could like put them on some base plate or something with, as long as there's like smooth studs next. If as long as there's plates next to the studs, it's fine. So there you go. This is my little random custom showcase. Let me get these guys in the back. I'm sorry, Ongo, Gablogian, and Just Too Big. I haven't given them a lot of love recently because I haven't shown them off in a lot of things. They used to be like a really brand kind of thing for my channel, or at least on r/just2good. I used to do like a lot of fan art of them, but they're kind of just in the background now. So there you go. There are my customs, and yeah, y'all have. Oh wait, I just realized can't see Gandalf. There you go. Have a nice rest today, and go watch the 2000. Go watch Angry Birds. Then when you're done watching Angry Birds, go watch the 2011 film Rango. All right. Have a nice one. See ya. Ciao. Bye bye. Ciao. Bye. See ya. Bye.